What's going on YouTube? Today we are going over my camera system setup when I am shooting videography for weddings. So I run a 3 camera system. I have the Sony ZV-E10, which is what I'm recording on right now. That typically goes on a very basic tripod. I don't have really anything else. It's just for the third angle. I try to get a kind of medium range because I have a 30mm 1.4 on it. So that way I get decent lighting, but I also get a nice crisp shot and it's really clear, but I don't have much flexibility when it comes to zooming in and out because it is a prime lens. So that will be kind of centered around like a really kind of like in between, not a really far setup. But again, that's not the main camera. This is just if I need to bounce to a camera when it comes to someone getting in the way or whatnot. This is the camera I'll jump to, so this is really, really good to have as a backup. My second camera, my B camera, this is my Sony a7 III. So right now it's kind of set up for vertical mounts, which is not what I'm typically shooting. Typically it's at a horizontal for basic, as per just the 16:9 resolution. And this is how I have it set up. So I got a small rig cage with Rode Video Mic Go, as well as my monitor on it with a small rig V-mount battery. This is my running gun, so if I just need it on the fly, kind of handheld, some cool handheld shots, I can grab it, but I also put this on my bigger tripod that's really more secure, really kind of is a good stable base to have. This is the one I'll primarily have for a still shot. And then, yeah, so it's just, again, a7 III, probably phenomenal, probably the best overall all-around camera. It's phenomenal for photos, video, and all that kind of stuff, but it has the 4K 30 frames per second. It does have a shooting range where it only films up to 29 minutes and 59 seconds, I think, but that is something I've had to learn kind of the hard way. And so needing to be able to go back if the ceremony is taking longer than 30 minutes, which I hope it doesn't, but sometimes they do, you really have to be ready for that to run back and stop the shot and start it back up. So this is what I have running, and I'm always aware of this, that there is a record limit to it when it comes to, it's about 39 minutes essentially overall. So I do make it apparent and have a timer on my phone or my Apple Watch, whatever it may be, to remind myself that, hey, we're getting close to it, I gotta run back. And then with these both on sticks, I am then running around getting movement shots with everything with my Sony a7 IV on my DJI RS3. So it's not the RS3 Pro, but this is a phenomenal piece of equipment that I've recently got. It allows me to get just really good, stable footage, and it allows me just to run around. And whenever that Sony a7 III is getting to that time limit, I'm able to set this down with the little tripod legs it has, and I'm able to run back, quickly start that, and just kind of have this filming kind of almost like as if it's on its own tripod, its own set of pair of sticks. But then again, this is just phenomenal. I'll usually shoot 4K 60 frames with this because I'm getting more clips here and there of just the bride, the reaction of the groom turning around, just the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, just kind of everything with that. I don't really have a monitor because this screen's really clear. So I really kind of just go off the screen. I don't feel like I really need a monitor when I'm running and gunning. I just feel like that's really big too. And I also really like these grips because I can pop these off if I need to. If it's a really tight ceremony and I can't have a super wide grip with my shoulders out, I would need to quickly go to the middle. I could spin this one, could go into suitcase mode, and then I would probably just pop off the right one. Just to be able to give myself a little bit more leeway so I'm not shouldering or elbowing anybody as I'm flying through. And yeah, so those are the pretty much 3 camera setups. For the Sony a7 III, I'll kind of have that a little bit further with my zoom lens on it, trying to get a little bit more compressed shot, because again, I kind of run my 28 to 70, what is this, 28 to 75 on the gimbal, so that way I can kind of get wide, stay medium if I need to, and zoom in if I need to, because the motors on this is phenomenal, so I don't really have to adjust as I zoom in and out. I kind of balance it for like a middle range, and then if I need to zoom in or out, the motors are strong enough that they can kind of hold their own weight. But yeah, like I will show you guys kind of like how I set it up, and just again, just being able to run and gun with these things, because I am a one-man band. I don't have time to be setting up the really small intricacies that like some cinematographers and videographers really kind of dive into. Since I'm my own team, I really have to be able to kind of just go on the fly. So this is how I have it set up currently. These have been very well, again, just giving me what I need and giving me the kind of peace of mind that I don't have to worry about something kind of going to shit. And then, yeah, and then my audio is a whole different story. But this was just the camera setup. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your guys' setup looks like, what you kind of want it to be like, where do you want to get it to. And yeah, just let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to see kind of how you guys record videos, or if you're trying to get into cinematography. If you guys have any questions for wedding videography, like let me know and I'll make a video about it. But thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next video.